there is a new love coming in for you, and it is going to be one here to stay. It'll be one that's going to fulfill your life, be here long term. I asked spirits, where are you currently at energetically? And we got 8 of Wands in reverse, and what I'm getting with this is you haven't been having much of luck in love. Either you've been single for a while, or you've been trying and just doesn't seem like it's been really working out for you very well. But that's okay, because a lot of those situations, either if you've been trying and it just seems like it hasn't been working, it's because you're being prepared for a certain person. You got some lessons. Those are, I'm hearing, karmatic connections that happened because you're being prepared for your person. And I'm hearing your person's coming in. Your person's coming in. I'm honestly really excited. I'm getting twin flame energy here too. So some of you might already know this person. I'm picking up on that. Some of you might already know this person, and you might know who I'm talking about. And then some of you haven't met this person yet. But I asked, what is the energy that's going to be coming in for you? And the energy that's coming in is we literally have 10 of Cups. That is long-term fulfillment. Long-term, look at this. And then I also don't know if, this resonates for anybody. A little, maybe you and your twin flame. I don't know. But we also have, I don't know how to say that one. Sassafras? Sassafras. I like that word. Okay. But then I asked, how are you going to know that this is different? How are you going to know that this is different? And darling, we got literally, I see this one as the twin flame. Whenever this card comes up in a love reading, twin flame energy all around it. This person is going to reflect and mirror you in a way that you're going to realize that quote that people say, that's why this didn't work out with anybody else. I knew, because I just knew. You feel it within inside of your soul. I'm hearing some 5D communications been happening with this person, whether you've met them or not. If you know this person, you know who I'm talking about, because you've been communicating with them telepathically. And if you haven't met this person, you've still been communicating with this person telepathically. You guys are preparing to meet each other. And that works for both threads of energy. Whether you've met this person or not, you are both preparing to meet each other in a way where you can hold each other, is what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and we're going to tap into angels and see what is going to help you stay open to receiving this. Know that you are divinely protected. So if you haven't been having luck in love, if you've been trying and it just hasn't been working, like I said, that's because there were some final little lessons that you needed to squeeze out of yourself before you finally met your twin flame and finally connected with your twin flame on this level. You're being divinely protected and even if you've been single for a while, like you've been choosing to be single for a while, you've been listening to your divine guidance. And tapping into that and trusting it and knowing is going to really be helping you here. What is something else that will help them, spirits? Focus on your spiritual growth. Give yourself credit for the spiritual growth that you've been doing already. And I'm hearing just really tap into knowing you're divinely guided. I'm hearing for some of you, there's some frustration, especially those of you who have been trying, where you're kind of like, what's wrong with me? Like, nothing's wrong with you, babe. Absolutely nothing is wrong with you. You just had some final lessons to learn. And I'm hearing your twin flame did too, so that's okay. You're both out here learning. This is going to be something worth celebrating. Focus on your power. Focus on the divine guidance that you're getting. That's what you're getting. That's what I'm hearing. How would you feel? How is this connection going to make you feel? So you're going to feel grateful, very, very grateful for this person once they come in. You're going to feel very excited, I'm hearing too as well. Frustration. I'm hearing a level of frustration that comes in the natural knowing that there's nothing wrong with you. And then I'm not a frustration within this connection. I'm getting it's more of a frustration within yourself for sitting here labeling that there's something wrong with you with knowing no, this person. No, you've been prepared for this person, divine timing. If you had this person any earlier in your life, you would not have been able to hold them properly. Who knows? And then longing came up too. So longing feeling, what I'm getting is longing in the sense of your inner child, your inner younger self, past versions of yourself, longing for that pain that they felt because of how much you labeled yourself as the problem instead of just this was an experience that you were meant to be having. What feelings and emotions are going to be helpful for you here? Let go of this grief. Let go of the grief that you've experienced within these quote-unquote failed relationships, because none of these were failed. All of these relationships were preparing you for this divine union, quite literally. It's going to be such a lifelong happiness feeling that you're wanting within yourself. Like, look at all, honestly, I love this card so much. I love this card. Aside from the herb that is assigned to it, we have so many cups. I love stacking cups. And it's just super cute with the rainbow, the plant in the background. It's so pretty. For me, I'm just like, yes, perfect picture. I love rainbows, clouds, cups, and herbs. Right? Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me pull out my value deck. So let's go ahead and we'll tap in and we'll see what personal values are going to be really helpful for you to hold on to prepare for this divine union to be entering your life. Flexibility. So be more open within yourself. I'm hearing stop being so rigid within yourself. Be more open. Almost, quite literally, it's tapping back into this focus. Tap your focus back into the divine guidance that you're experiencing, because what you're having is going to be calling for your celebration. You're going through spiritual growth. That's how you're even being led to your twin flame, if you resonate with those terms. That's how you're being led to this divine unionship in general. This spiritual growth that you've been having, you are divinely protected. You have guardian angels protecting you. Look at this. Look at the angel, like literally quite over her. You're being protected. You are protected. As long as you're listening to your divine guidance, you're protected in the situations that you're doing. I mean, even then, your guardian angels are here to help you, not hurt you. Believe in the power of equality. What I'm hearing with that one is the equality of, like, balance. You know, you almost like that term I brought up. You gotta know what you don't want to know what you do want. But your lessons with this connection that you're being called to recognize, you needed those lessons. Go ahead and we'll see confirmation signs. This one wants to pop out here. We have Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. Oh, Pisces is also stuck to Sagittarius. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops. Aquarius, Libra,